guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show for Friday, April 8th, 2022. Welcome to another eBay video. Today I'm going to be discussing some funny best offers and interesting best offers that I got on eBay this week, as well as some snarky buyers, snarky comments, when to block somebody on eBay, and a very funny communication that I received from an eBay buyer that I'm going to share with you with screenshots. But firstly, I'd like to point out it is still cloudy and raining. We have not had one sunny day since last week. Cloudy every day, rain most of the days, but not every day. There is no sun predicted. Let's go inside where it's a little bit drier and let's get the video started. Okay guys, let's get right into it now. We're going to start out with your comments, questions, and concerns from last week's video. Hugo Molina wrote, "Love your videos and love your content, but I don't think the buyer who bought the jeans is actually 78 years old. I never believe what buyers tell me. People will say whatever to gain your trust. If I smell a pain in the neck, I simply decline, block, and move on, especially if a buyer is constantly asking separate questions." Very good advice from Mr. Hugo Molina. I agree with him. Always go with your gut. As the video progresses, I'm going to tell you guys how I went with my gut this week. So yeah, D. Van Wickle wrote, "Hi Joe, I have used best offers for years. I do not automatically accept offers. I always check the buyer's feedback left for sellers, and if they've left a bunch of negative feedbacks, that tells me that they have abused the feedback system. I decline the offer and block the a-hole buyer." D. Van Wickle, yes. I agree with you on that. That's good sense. But the problem is, suppose you block somebody and they create a fake account to buy your item. It can very easily be done on eBay, even in 2022. Okay? Rich Colby wrote, "A buyer can write anything they want in the message for a best offer, and it does not matter. Those comments are not part of the offer, and they can request to have you help them win the lottery. It doesn't matter. Who cares what they write? You absolutely are not bound by the comments in the note, only the offer amount itself. I called eBay and spoke to them tonight to confirm this 100%. They told me, and I quote, 'If you have charged shipping in your listing and you accept the best offer where the buyer wrote in, I want free shipping, you do not have to give them free shipping. The offer is only contingent on the dollar amount. The comments are insignificant. I have personally gotten buyers who put this kind of nonsense in the notes, and I tell them you will not get something extra like shipping for free. That was just not part of the original listing. They are just trying to see if you will give them, they are just trying to see if you will give in to their idiot request. As one of my favorite actors, Jack Nicholson, said in the movie As Good as It Gets, quote, sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here, unquote." Rich Colby is making a good point. We are not bound when buyers send us the best offer and that they want free shipping, okay? If you're not offering free shipping. But the problem is there, if we accept the offer, you know that they're never going to pay for the item. And the reason they're never going to pay for the item is because they don't want to pay the shipping, and they know that by not paying for the item, nothing is going to happen to their account. eBay does not sanction bad buyers. Vicky Gagan wrote, "Joe, I'm not going to complain about you complaining about the weather. In fact, I'm doing the same thing. This cloudy, rainy weather is supposed to continue into next week. There are absolutely no real full sunny days in sight. On the cross, on the Church of Brooklyn, this is horrible. I need at least one full sunny day. Vicky Yagan is one of the few people on this channel that actually understands where I'm coming from with this. Jesus, man, it is depressing, and it's actually unhealthy, and it's frustrating. I recently made a mega purchase of a lifetime. I keep wanting to make a video about it, I just don't have the time. But I have so many top name items I can list and put on eBay and sell quickly. But I can't take any pictures. We haven't had a sunny day this week, and I have thousands and thousands of items ready to go up. I can't do anything. It's frustrating as heck. Christ, man, nobody gets the rainy days that the Northeast gets. We don't get any sun, and quite frankly, it's very upsetting to me. That being said, let me take a drink from the drink of the day, which is hot coffee today. Not only is it cloudy and rainy, do you know we cannot get out of the 40s? The 40s in the month of April. Disgusting. Let us now get into some new topics from today's video. As I said, things I want to try and cover today are deadbeat bidders, eBay dancers, snarky messages from buyers, lowball offers, as many things as I can. And I want to try and brighten up your guys' day a little. Hopefully you'll have a better sunny day than I will. And I want to tell you some funny messages I got from buyers. I have had at least 8 deadbeat bidders this week. And you may remember years ago, I used to have something called the Cancellation Corner and the eBay Deadbeat Bidders Hall of Shame. I've canceled them. I'm not doing that anymore because that to me is unimportant. There are so many deadbeat bidders on eBay in the year 2022, I would waste my whole Friday night video just exposing them all. I don't have that kind of time, and it's not important because I will say the process is a lot more streamlined now with eBay. I'll talk about that in a minute, but I'm only going to expose the worst of the worst. The buyers that actually go out of their way to hurt me. And for those of you guys who were watching my videos last year, as an example, there was the guy last summer that bought my Schaefer beer tray. He lived on Long Island. He paid $15 for a Schaefer beer tray, shipped it out the next day. He got it, and he left me negative feedback saying item took too long to arrive, when it actually arrived 2 or 3 days earlier than eBay's predicted date. I called eBay concierge. They removed it. I said, this guy obviously has some kind of a personal problem with me. Would you please investigate it? They said they would. Of course, yeah, okay, right? We know where that went. And I don't have his name with me because he just happened to pop into my head now. But I'll be mentioning him on a future video again. I want to save that for the worst of the worst, okay? The worst of the worst. Now, I want to talk a little bit about some of the deadbeat bidders I had this week. People who sent me reasonable offers for items and didn't pay. As you know, there are 2 types. There are the magicians that just disappear. You never hear from them again. They don't bother me. I block them, and I relist the item, and I move on. The ones that bother me are the dancers. The ones that will send me a reasonable offer, I accept it, and within a minute or less, oh yeah, let's dance, they start backpedaling and they want to change the conditions. So let's read a few of them from this week. First item was a cheap item somebody had sent me a $15 offer on. It was $15 for the item plus $5 first class shipping. Even at $15, I'm making money because these were items I bought years ago in a closeout sale. Here's the message that the dancer sent me. He wrote, "For whatever reason, it said free shipping prior to making a bid on it." I responded, "No, it never said that, because every time I go to the post office, they always charge me for shipping. That's why I never have free shipping on any of my items." He responded, "I'm so sorry. Then I made an offer believing it was free shipping. I must have read it somewhere else. Sorry for wasting your time. Cancel my offer." You got the wrong guy, buddy. I don't cancel any listings. I don't cancel any bids. You know what I did? I did nothing. I ignored it. I let the 4 days play out. And I filed the unpaid item case. And it went through that route. And of course, naturally, I did block the guy. Then I had another guy send me a best offer. I think it was $35 or $45. And immediately responded, "I can't pay you because my PayPal account has been terminated." Now, I think that's a lie, okay? The reason I think it's a lie is because eBay has managed payments now. And you don't have to pay with PayPal. You can pay with your credit card. So I ignored him. Do you know, I swear to Christ on the cross in Brooklyn, he has sent me 1, 2, 3 messages so far telling me he wants to cancel. I'm not going to cancel. I'm going to let it play out. He's already blocked. I'm going to let it play out, and then I'm just going to file the unpaid item thing, and we'll proceed from there. Now I would like to share with you guys something that really made me shake my head in disbelief. And I'd like to know if you guys ever encountered anything like this before. And it's not my first time encountering it. The other day, somebody sent me a best offer, which I accepted. 24 hours come and go, no payment. I then get a message, which, of course, would fall in the form of a dancer. He says to me, "Well, you know what? Let me just do the cutaway, and we'll talk about it when I come back." Guys, this section of the video, this cutaway, is being filmed on Wednesday, April 6th. I just want you to see that no matter what day I film my videos, it's cloudy and rainy. We haven't had a sunny day in weeks, and they're saying it's going to be about another 2 weeks of this, at least. But let's go inside because I want to show you something funny. And just for the record, so you really know that today is Wednesday, April the 6th, I just want you to see this. See it? Okay. Now, let's get to the funny thing I want to show you. All right, guys. Take a look at your screen. Because this is the kind of thing that you have to see to believe. This falls under the category of what I call the dancers. We talked about this in last week's video, where people will buy your item, whether it be auction, whether it be best offer, and after the deal is consummated, they want to change the terms of the listing, and it's not going to happen. So here's what happened. I don't have the exact item in front of me right now, but I have something that's kind of close, and maybe you'll be able to understand. So a guy purchased 4 old school spinner hubcaps from me. Now, this is not the one, but let's use this as an example. Look at the way it's made, how it's raised in the center. See this piece here? See how it's held in place with 5 screws? Okay, so this customer, after agreeing to the terms and conditions of the listing, but before paying, sends me this line drawing and tells me he wants me to take the items apart and ship them separately in the box. I'm not taking anything apart, okay? That's not the way the listing was laid out. They're being shipped as a unit. They're not supposed to be taken apart. Theoretically, they could be taken apart, sure, but I'm not doing it. And here, look at this. I don't know what amazes me more, the fact that he wants me to do it, or the fact that he took the time out to put this line drawing. I could not even do this. I have no talent, no artistic talent. If you told me to prepare a line drawing like this, I couldn't do it. I mean, look what this guy did. He's got the 4 wheel cover sections here, and he's got 3 of the spinner sections laid out on top. I don't know where the 4th one is, but I mean, this really, it brought a smile to my face, and I thought that I'd share it with you. This is not the first time somebody has done this. But if you want to know what the outcome was, because today's only Wednesday, I don't exactly have an outcome for you, but I told him that I will not be taking anything apart and that I will be shipping them all together as in the listing. So I'll let you know how that goes on Friday night's video, I guess, when I compile all these goodies together. So yeah, guys, that whole thing amazed me. Not that he expected me to take everything apart. I don't have time. I'm not doing that. I am not altering the condition of any items that I'm selling on eBay. And that's wrong. You're not supposed to ever alter the items once they're sold. But what really amazes me is the time and effort it took him to do that line drawing. I mean, that guy, in my opinion, is a skilled artist, okay? I can't draw a freaking straight line. I have no artistic ability at all. So when this guy sent me that line drawing, I figured I had to share it with you. And I hope it brought a smile to your face, okay? But I sent the items out to him, packed very carefully, but in their original form. I do not take things apart. So yeah, comments on that. Do you ever get messages like that where people send you line drawings? Earlier in the video, somebody mentioned about blocking people when they send you messages that concern you. I want to tell you something that happened to me today, and it's starting to happen more frequently, and I don't know what's causing it. So this morning somebody sends me a best offer on an item I have listed for $90 plus shipping. The best offer was for $60. I feel the item is worth more than $60, a lot more. So I wouldn't accept the $60. I think it's worth every cent of the $90 if I'm willing to wait a few weeks, maybe even a month. But I've had good luck selling this item, and I said to myself, I will send the guy a counter offer of $80. If he has half a brain, he'll snap it up. I sent him a counter offer of $80. He responds quickly with a counter offer of his own of $61. He added on $1. I consider that a slap in the face when somebody pulls a move like that. And when they do, I realize he's not a serious buyer. I hit decline. Now, I should have hit decline and block, but I didn't. A few minutes later, the same guy sends me a third offer. $60. He actually lowered his offer from $61 to $60. He went from 60 to 61 down to 60. Now it's on. Okay? First thing I did was I blocked him. He's done. All right? Then I hit the decline button, and in the little field where you can type in a comment, I wrote, "You're blocked," and put a smiley face. And there is nothing he can do about it. I don't know what makes buyers do that. Who in their right mind would A, raise their bid by only $1, and then counter by offering less money than they offered the first time around. It makes no sense. And it's only happened to me recently. It's happened to me twice. But this is the first time anybody actually lowered their offer. So that guy is blocked. I can estimate I have blocked 25 people this week. Snarky lowball offers, deadbeat bidders, and people who sent me reasonable offers with suspect accounts, meaning they left too many negative feedbacks for sellers, or 000. They haven't bought a thing on eBay ever, but yet they find my item. I don't care if they offer me $99.50 on a $100 item. They are blocked, declined, and blocked. I made one mistake this week, and it's totally my fault. And I want to share this with you. Please, guys, when you're accepting best offers, do not use the app, okay? Please don't do it. It doesn't show you all the information you need to know about the buyer's account. I made that mistake the other day. I accepted an offer. I figured I had nothing to lose because it was a dog item. So even if the guy doesn't pay, I said, there's not exactly a line of people lining up to buy this item. It's not going to hurt me. I'll just relist the thing, okay? So, of course, he never paid, and it's going to be relisted. But I urge you to do it from your laptop or your desktop so you can properly vet the buyer and see what their history is on eBay. All right? That's my personal feeling, my advice. Take it as a grain of salt if you want. That's your business. That's what I do, and it works for me. And the one time I didn't follow my own advice, I got stung. Okay, guys, I'm Crazy New York Driver, and you're not. Every Friday night, I make these videos to help you try to stay successful on eBay. If you think I'm doing a good job, please leave me a thumbs up. It tells me I'm on point and appreciated. If you don't think I did a good job, tell me in the comments section what you'd like me to hit up, and I'll be more than happy to do it next week. I haven't been making any exploration videos this season at all for two reasons. The main reason is it's raining every single day. And the second reason is because, as I mentioned earlier, I made a huge purchase, and I've just been so busy working on that, and it's going to take me literally years to sell everything I bought. So yeah, sales on eBay this week have been nothing short of monumental. I'm going to say that again. My sales on eBay this week have been nothing short of monumental, stupendous. I had a record-setting day this week. Record-setting in my 23-year eBay career. I attribute it to the fact that, number one, I've added best offer to all my listings. It's definitely helping in sales. I guarantee you, all right? It is bringing in deadbeats. I guarantee you that too. But you got to weigh the two things. Do you want to make a lot of money and deal with deadbeats? Or do you want to make less money and not have that aggravation? Me, I'm in it for the money. I love making money. It's one of the things in my life that's always brought me joy. I love making money. I enjoy it. It's self-satisfying. So yeah, eBay for the win. And I guess that's about it. Hope you guys make a ton of money this week on eBay. Rock on and peace!